Most people know Chris Pratt as a lovable goofball from Parks and Recreation or as a straight-up hero from the Jurassic Park and Guardians of the Galaxy movies, which is why it might be surprising for some people to learn that a large swath of the internet wants to cancel Pratt after he was voted the worst Hollywood Chris by Twitter. If none of those words seem to be adding up, don't worry. It really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Basically, a Twitter user posted a picture of the four most famous men named Chris in Hollywood: Pratt, Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, and Chris Pine. She captioned the pic, quote, "One has to go," meaning that she wanted people to vote for the one they didn't like. Overwhelmingly, Twitter turned against Pratt, apparently due to his religious and political beliefs. What did this guy do to the internet? Chris Pratt's political and religious views have been a long matter of speculation. He has never been overtly political, but given that the 2020 election has been so contentious, some fans seem to want him to pick a side already. One of the reasons Twitter cancelled Pratt was because he skipped a Joe Biden campaign fundraiser that was attended by many of his Avengers co-stars. Pratt told people back in 2017 that he doesn't identify with either party, saying, "I really feel there's common ground out there that's missed because we focus on the things that separate us. You're either the red state or the blue state, the left or the right. Not everything is politics. I don't feel like we have to be at war with each other like we are, and it's just getting worse." Chris Pratt hasn't publicly supported any presidential candidate, so it's safe to say that one might never really know who he casts his ballot for in 2020. But he does publicly attend the Zoe Church in Los Angeles, which has links to the Hillsong mega church, which is another reason people on Twitter want to cancel him. Not because he's a practicing Christian, mind you, but because the church has an ultra-conservative reputation and was called, quote, "infamously anti-LGBTQ" by Ellen Page. Pratt denied that his church was homophobic at the time, saying in an Instagram story, "It has recently been suggested that I belong to a church which hates a certain group of people and is infamously anti-LGBTQ. Nothing could be further from the truth. I go to a church that opens their doors to absolutely everyone. My faith is important to me, but no church defines me or my life. And I am not a spokesman for any church or any group of people." Just weeks before Twitter voted him the worst, Chris Pratt posted an Instagram caption about voting that rubbed people the wrong way. In a contentious election year, Pratt joked that he wasn't like other celebs who use social media to encourage people to vote. Instead, he wanted fans to vote for his movie Onward in the People's Choice Awards. Not taking voting seriously and attending a reportedly anti-LGBTQ church are just some of the reasons some people on Twitter are over him. In the wake of Twitter rallying around cancelling Pratt, his wife Catherine Schwarzenegger and fellow MCU co-stars came to his defense. Mark Ruffalo, a staunch liberal, tweeted, "I know him personally, and instead of casting aspersions, look at how he lives his life. He is just not overtly political as a rule. This is a distraction." Pratt's wife commented on Eve's Instagram saying, "Being mean is so yesterday. There's enough room to love all these guys. Love is what we all need, not meanness and bullying. Let's try that." Robert Downey Jr. also posted an Instagram ode in defense of his friend, writing in part, "What a world. The sinless are casting stones at my brother Chris Pratt. A real Christian who lives by principle, has never demonstrated anything but positivity and gratitude." Even if Twitter thinks Pratt is the worst, his colleagues definitely do not. And with a slew of starring roles in upcoming movies, it's safe to say that Chris Pratt will be just fine.
Don't forget, I'm half human, so that 50% of me that's stupid, that's 100% you.
Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite celebs are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.